How many cats do you have?
What if I said 20? I don't collect cats, I only have 2.
Hello everyone, I'm Keith Couser, your collector artist, bringing art and collectibles together here on Collector's Cafe. Ever given your mom a tattoo?
No, but my mom has given me a tattoo.
Oh, that's so fantastic.
Here, see this one here says repiola? That's an Argentinian word that means really cool. And so when we were in Mexico, I forced her to tattoo me in front of thousands of people, and she did a great job.
Hello everyone, I'm Keith Couser, your collector artist, bringing art and collectibles together here on Collector's Cafe. Our guest today is celebrity tattoo artist Kat Von D. You've seen her on reality shows Miami Ink. and LA Ink. And her work can be seen on celebrities like Miley Cyrus and Lady Gaga. Kat Von D, thanks so much for joining us today.
I'm so excited to be here. Woohoo!
You did 4 or 5 seasons of LA Ink. What did you gain from that experience?
What I loved the most about it was being able to share art with the rest of the world.
Yeah.
You know, I wasn't really a big fan of the drama or the scripted stuff. To me, it was just an opportunity to try to be my best on a good representation of tattooing, and the hope is that I achieved that.
You know, how did you get into makeup?
A lot of people think it's a transition. To me, I feel like I've always been doing it. I mean, I definitely embarked on this whole entire new makeup journey when I started my makeup line, and I love learning how things work, and everything from formulations to fragrance to packaging and marketing. I'm a nerd about it.
How do you select your colors?
I love architecture, I love nature, I love music, and all these things play really huge muses in my creative process for everything I do.
Who's blowing your mind in the art world right now?
Nowadays, there's just these really great artists like Michael Husser and Odd Nerdrum, who's probably one of my all-time favorites. Perhaps the subject matter is more contemporary, but really speaks to your heart in the same way that Rembrandt does.
We're going to do something called rapid fire questions. Don't be afraid, I'll guide you through. Favorite poet?
Poe.
Your favorite musicians?
I like everything from heavy metal to Selena.
If you could have a ticket to one concert, what would it be?
Oh, it would be Beethoven, of course.
Makeup product you can't live without?
Red lipstick.
Favorite vegan restaurant?
Crossroads. Have you been?
Yes, I
So
have.
good.
It's amazing. Comfort band?
Travis.
What do you say to businesses that test on animals?
Please stop. That's a nicer way of saying, like, go yourself.
Yeah. What would you like to come back as?
I definitely would come back as a plant. When I started gardening, it changed my life. I'm a total hippie now.
No, that's great. So what do you collect?
My favorite shoe designer now is Natasha Morrow. She's the one that's responsible for this beautiful bubble shoe. These might look really crazy to walk in, but they're super light. Yeah, you could dance the night away
play
for
basketball
sure.
in these.
Yeah. Right now, I'm wearing like the black versions right now. So these are another favorite of mine, the Mojito shoe. It was inspired by when you drink mojito, it's got the zest. It's like
It's a little twist.
little spiral. Yeah, exactly. And so I bought it in every single color, and I love it.
And I'm in love with these shoes. These are fantastic.
Oh, yeah. Zaha Hadid did a collaboration with United Nude, very artful-minded shoe companies. These are some of my
I
faves.
think these are really curious too. I just love this sketch.
Yeah, this is Sebastian Era Ruiz. Smell these shoes.
Wow.
It's like
Fragrant.
the same artist did this one. These brass knuckles actually work, and there was only 1,000 of these made, so I jumped on that as quickly as I could.
So how many shoes do you have?
A couple hundred. I'm okay, I promise. Before I came here, I learned about your gallery, and so I thought I would bring something special just to show you. But this is the only oil painting that I've ever done.
This is really quite fantastic. He's looking at me.
In the creepy way that he does.
We're gonna play a game now called Would You Rather?
Is death an option or no?
Would you rather tattoo mom on your arm or tattoo your mom's arm?
Well, you know, I have my mom tattooed on me already.
So that answers that.
Yeah.
Would you rather sing backup for the band Him or the Rolling Stones?
But I sing frontman for myself.
I love it. Give a tattoo to Dwayne Johnson or Angelina Jolie?
Beethoven?
Do makeup for Lady Gaga or DiCaprio?
I would feel bad for either of those because I would totally royally screw them up, for sure.
What's next on the list for you?
I'm just gonna continue to do what I do. Just as long as I can continuously create, that's all I really care about.
Kat Von D, I just want to thank you so much for stopping by and talking art with us today.
Yeah, man.
I'm Keith Couser, your collector artist, and that wraps it up for this edition of Collector's Cafe.